original status quo, which is our rights and autonomy for Sabah according to the Malaysia Agreement 63. But whenever we complain about the uncleanness of the electoral roll, our voices were left with deaf ears. So we, in fact, depended on BERSIH 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. We had one BERSIH demonstration, I think, led by Utama, which was quite successful, but not to our aim and purpose of the density of the participant. But I was personally very happy and amazed with the turnout in Semenanjung, Malaysia. So I was speaking in terms of now. We know from the RCI report that there are about 60,000 2-years illegal immigrants being granted citizenship, of which many of them have been registered as voters. So we were talking about wanting the election commission to clean up the electoral before the PRU 14, which again, according to, I agree with Pansari, we will be just barking, and the federal government or the election commission will not be bothered. So, if such is the case, we will require BERSIH to do what BERSIH needs to do, that is, to show people's power. Can BERSIH organize a gigantic one, if possible, in Kota Kinabalu or throughout Sabah, of which I think BERSIH will be very likely to get a tremendous support. Thank you very much.
Good suggestion.
I mean, we definitely will support whatever Sabah people want to do, definitely. And in fact, what WeTalk presented yesterday night, we already presented it to the SPR already. They definitely know about our statistics, and we are actually monitoring through MERAP on a quarterly basis. So every quarter, we give them, they clean up, but unfortunately, it comes in another form. So we are constantly, having to really watch them all the time. To think that the EC will really clean up the electoral roll, seriously, I don't think so. Simply because it is part of a political game. So we have to recognize what is this political game that they want to do. It is actually mainly, even in terms of the delineation that they are doing, it is mainly because they do want to maintain Barisan Nasional. So, but within this limitation, this big limitation, we do what we can by actually raising the people's voice. Without the people's voice, I think it will be even worse. Because of the 2 rallies that we have, they now start cleaning some of the electoral roll. So like for example, what Vita says, we present, they clean up. We present again, they clean up. But of course, they keep on coming back in different forms. But we just have to keep on doing it, and that is like, it may be a bit frustrating, but unfortunately, they are the power to be, and we just have to keep reminding them that we are watching them. Yeah. So if you want a rally, we are ready to help you organize. Definitely.
I need to respond to national leadership on BERSIH, and I like to receive the commendation from yourself, Frank, for the last historical activity that BERSIH brought to Sabah, which is the rally. So at this point, you have unanimously called upon Puan Ann and myself to lead in this committee. And here, in presence of our advisors, what we need to do now, today, if possible, let us form a committee. Let's form a committee among us, okay? We need, myself and Ann, we can't do this alone.